All right, everybody, I'm going to be taking you on what I would call a low to medium risk loot run that I typically start a lot of my runs with.
Raven, wheels down and ready to load. Get ready, we're
On the
moving
map,
out.
you're going to see the general path that I take. I start at Echo 3, I go to the village that is to the east of the sawmill, and then I hit several caches moving around that area of the map. The first place we're going to focus on is the village to the east of the sawmill, and specifically that house right there. Landing at Echo 3, you'll take this path up the hill and potentially have to fight your way through the village. There's usually 2 to 3 enemies in the immediate area around the house. This is one of the reasons why I like bringing a sniper along, because I can hit them from a good distance and usually drop them one shot. Going into the house, you are going to need the PV house key. You can pick it up from most of the NPCs that are around the area. You'll have the larger box here, which bags, weapons, night vision. I found multiple night vision at one point. You've got the jewelry box here. For me, it's only 2, but I have had it fully loaded. The firearms box, I've had everything from M4s to AKs, even full kitted out SVDs. And then you have the ammo box sitting right here to be able to collect from as well. The next spot we'll be going to is this small house to the south of the village. There's a cache spot underneath there. Coming up to the road here at the hut, there is 1 to 2 enemies usually patrolling it, but if he's far enough away, you won't have to worry about him. Now, on this run, I got unlucky and I only had food and some money. So we'll move on to the next one, which is a cache point just on this point, right next to the dead tree on the end of the rock outcropping. Now, I did get unlucky again with just food and water, but I have found M4s and AKs within this boxes. The next 3 locations are caches in the woods, in this small farm, and this fishing hut. The cache spot in the woods is along this road right next to this log pile. Now, there is a single NPC that will patrol this road. And he looked at me, so I decided to take him out. Now, moving over to the farm, you're going to have to cross the river here. And then, as you can see, there is a small little farm house as well to the left. Now, there can be 1 to 2 NPCs that can spawn there. And since I got a little bit bigger scope on this sniper rifle, I decided to go a little bit wider. After clearing that guy, I decided to go on, and again, that could be the second person, so I decided to look, and wouldn't you know it, there actually was a second person there. Next, we'll move up to the farmhouse here, and again, you could run into 2 to 3 enemies in this spot. Again, I like running the sniper when I'm doing this run because it's lightweight and it typically puts them down pretty quick. Once you have cleared out the area, the cache is just underneath the truck here. The next cache spot is up the road. Now, if there is only one person at that farm, the second person will be along this road here. They're on the road or within the field. And the next cache spot is going to be right underneath the platform next to the metal barrels. Now, our next spot is going to be a set of weapons cases right in the backside of that truck there. There'll be 2 to 3 NPCs again walking around, but this is also where it could be the medium risk. If you're doing PvP, one of the other factions is just up the road with an LZ within about 1 to 200 meters. Now, I had someone that was clearing the road from my left. That's why I'm trying to move quickly to take out these guards and get into that box before he does. And yes, I rushed my shots. So I took so many to put this guy down. MCX in this one, and I have also found MP7s as well. There are also several dead bodies that you could loot money and potential keep. Our next point is down the road, and it's in the bed of this red pickup truck right here. Again, upwards of 2 to 3 guards, but someone already cleared it. You'll find someone patrolling the hut here, the hut across the road, and then within this courtyard. Then the bed of the pickup truck. Again, M4s, AKs, MP7s. Now this point here, if you're doing PvP, I highly suggest you go over to Mystic and take it, because it's a quick and easy cop to take. But since we're in PvE, we're going to head on down to Crusader, as there is one more box in there. And the location of the box is in the main building, back here by the Deuce and a Half. And unfortunately for me, it was cleared out. Dropping everything over to see how much we were able to make from it. Selling all the equipment was $3,300. But we add in the money that we got from beforehand. $5,200 is what we got. This is the key that you need to get into the village house in the very beginning. Well, I hope you enjoyed this short little run. It took me about 20 minutes to get through all of this. And again, I was doing in PvE. PvP, you may need to move a little bit slower, but you can net some pretty decent equipment from it.